What up? What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm J. We're locked in. You see it. It's confirmed. Season 3, The Last of Us. This weekend, April 13th, Season 2 airs on HBO Max and The Last of Us is back. Now, what we have here is an article from Forbes. The Last of Us Season 2 review and scores have arrived. Now, this isn't a spoiler. We're just going to go over what they think about the series so far, and also with there being a Season 3. Season 2 will only be 7 episodes, and Season 3 will be picking up where we leave off in Season 2 to finish off the series. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump into this article, but before we do, if you like The Last of Us, if you like article breakdowns such as this, recaps of the show, live after shows, then hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button, share this with a Last of Us fan, and we're on that road to 75,000 subscribers. So let's jump into this Forbes article. There has been a lot of talk in the past week about how a terrible video game movie like Minecraft just opened with 300 million worldwide, the most for a game adaptation in history. That's a separate conversation, but also there's a sharp contrast for a number of high-profile video game stories that have headed to TV over the last few years. And our amazing one of those, The Last of Us on HBO. Now, season 1, very good. I give it a 9 and 9.5 out of 10, and I'm looking forward to this season 2. The adaptation of Naughty Dog's game was beloved by critics and most fans, and now it's returning for season 2. Reviews are in, and there does not seem to be anything like a significant drop off in quality. The numbers are listed below. And I was thinking the same thing. I don't think that they're going to fall off. One thing we know about HBO, when it comes to TV series and movies, HBO is top tier. If you want to get your show out there in front of the masses with a good budget and a very good production, HBO is the place to go. The Last of Us Season 1, 96% critic score, 88% audience score. I gave it a 95. The Last of Us Season 2, 93% critic score, and there's no audience score yet because obviously we, the audience, haven't watched it. But as I said, I gave Season 1 a 95, a 9.5. I'm expecting nothing less than a 9 when it comes to this Season 2. That's a negligible difference. Plus, there are only 10% of the amount of reviews in. I have not often seen a show with 486 reviews in like season 1, which is pretty stunning. Pretty much they're saying when season 1 dropped, they let a lot of people review it before it came out because they knew they were swinging out the park with this one. And I'm guessing once we get closer to Sunday, there's going to be more reviews out. Obviously, I'm going to be recapping it and I'm going to do a live show over it. The Last of Us Season 2 will reportedly cover half of the second game in the series in its 7 episodes, according to its showrunners. Season 3 will be the rest of the story, and fans are debating whether an early big moment that defies the rest of the story will be in fact be right near the start, or if they might drag it out more than the game did to change the narrative structure. My bet is still early on for reasons I won't get into, lest it result in spoilers. The showrunners have confirmed that they are not going to be pulling the Game of Thrones and go past the existing source material, even if one of the showrunners, Neil Druckmann, is the one who would be making the source material in a potential third game. So pretty much they're just saying whatever the game has, that's what they're going to do. The series is going to be the whole game part 2. They're not going to make up anything else. They're not going to deviate from it, even though Neil will be the one writing the game. For season 3, they're not going to change nothing up. So I like that. I don't like when they deviate, especially when this is what we got our mind set up on the storyline that we've already seen if you played the game. There is little doubt this is going to be an epic television event. There has been some fan concern about Bella Ramsey supposedly embodying an older, more violent Elle, but in these reviews, she's receiving a ton of praise. I can't wait to see what the entire cast put together. Now, we know that there's not really that many cast members. You might get 3 or 4 extra members, but for the most part, they're running around. Season 2, it isn't going to be interacting like it was when they first took off. They're going to really be on the road, and it's just those 2 out there. And it's going to be crazy. I want to see all the zombies that they add. I want to see the CGI the effects. I already know that the storyline is going to be great. The acting is already A plus because it's HBO. So the only thing I can do is just go off my imagination and think back on the game. So I'm expecting big things here, at least a 9 for the season. And I know it's going to look amazing. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm hyped right now. All right, let me know what you think about The Last of Us season 2, and with it being confirmed that there's going to be a season 3. How do you think it's going to play out? Are they going to leave us with a cliffhanger, or is it going to be something subtle and ease us into the next season? Now, there's only 7 episodes this year, and that's fine. They're dropping on Sundays. HBO owns Sundays. That's why you see all these other networks switching over to Friday nights, Thursday nights. No one wants to compete with the big dogs. Obviously, it's not football season, but HBO is the only person that we know that will drop on a Sunday and not care if football is going on. That's how amazing their work is. So let me know what you think about The Last of Us. Will you be watching it on April 13th? And make sure you tune into my channel. I'll be dropping reviews, recaps, and also I'm going to do a live show on it each and every week. So that's 7 weeks of Last of Us. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm J. I'm on the road to 75,000 subscribers. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. I'm out.